Hi everyone, and welcome to day 8 of our yoga morning stretch series. Today we start in easy pose, but you can also start kneeling down on your mat if this feels better for you. And our first exercise will be some gentle side stretches. So bring both of your hands next to you and then reach your right arm up and over to the left side just for a moment, and then bring it back down and reach the left arm over to the right. Let's do this a couple of times. Make sure to open up your ribcage to the ceiling. And maybe you can look up to the ceiling under your arm. Imagine this is a little dance. It's just your morning wake-up dance to make you feel happy, strong and confident. One more on each side. Then come back to center and come to a table position. We will start with some cat and cow stretches. But first, find your table pose. Wrist, elbows and shoulders are in one line. Knees are below the hips. Press the tops of your feet down. And then start by dropping your belly. Lift your sitting bones up high. Bring the shoulder blades together. Look up for cow pose. And exhale, bring your belly button to your spine, round your back. Tuck your tailbone and let your head hang heavy. And spread your shoulder blades wide. A few more like this. Last one. Inhale to cow pose. Exhale to cat. Then come back to your table pose. And step your left foot to the inside of your left hand for a low lunge. You can bring your right knee back a little bit to really stretch your hips open here. And then bring your torso up. Let your hips sink down a little more. Make sure that your knee is right above your ankle here. You can also reach your arms up high, but relax your shoulders down. Then bring both of your hands down. Place the right hand to the inside of the left foot. And with your next inhale, reach your left arm up to the ceiling for a low lunge twist. Your shoulders stay away from the ears. And maybe you can look up to the ceiling and at your fingertips. Bring your hand back down. Step your left foot back And we'll do the same on the other side. So right foot comes to the inside of the right hand. Let your hips sink down deep. And bring your torso up to a low lunge. Make sure that both of your hips sink down here and not just one. They should be parallel to the mat. And then reach your arms up high. You can always bring a blanket under your knee if this doesn't feel good here. Then bring both of your hands down. The left hand comes to the inside of the right foot. And reach your right arm up to the ceiling for your low lunge twist. Pull the belly button in and try to twist from your core and not only from your shoulders. Bring your hands back down and step back to a downward facing dog. We only spend a moment here, just for one deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Then look between your hands and walk your feet forward, that you come to a forward bend. Let your head hang heavy here. Bring your feet hip width apart and gently bend your knees. You can stay here and grab opposite elbows, or you can interlace your hands behind your back and reach your knuckles up to the ceiling. Then bring your hands back down on the mat. Bring your feet further apart, so they should be at the outer edges of the mat. And turn your toes even more to the outside. And then sink your hips down to a yogi squat. Bring your hips down as far as you can. And you can always use a block here, or stay up higher if this feels better for you. Just turn around here. Then bring your elbows to the inside of your knees. Your palms pressed together in a prayer in front of your heart. Open up your chest here. And try to relax here. I know it's not easy. And don't forget to smile. Just smile your way through this pose. It will be over soon. And slowly bring your hands down and sit down on your buttocks. You can extend your legs out to the side to a wide-legged seat. Only extend your legs out as far as it feels good and that you can sit up front. And maybe you just stay here today. Or you turn your torso over the right leg and then walk your hands forward. And let your head hang heavy here. Come back to center. Turn your torso over the left leg. Both of your feet stay active here. And then walk your hand forward and bend over your left knee. Then bring the torso up. Lift your knees up. And wind shield your knees from left to right. Our last pose for today is happy baby pose. So lay back down on your back. And there are a couple of variations that you can do. First variation is to grab your thighs behind your knee and pull your knees in the direction of your armpits. Your feet should point up to the ceiling. Or you can grab your big toes with your index and your middle finger and pull your feet down to the mat. Or third variation is to grab the outer edges of your foot and pull your feet down. The goal is to have your thighs almost parallel to the mat here. Keep your shoulders and your neck relaxed here. And close your eyes. And imagine a little baby. For them it's so easy to grab the feet and roll around. But it gets harder and harder the older we get. Then let go of your feet. And come up to a seated position. Bring your hands to a prayer in front of your heart. Thanks for showing up today. Namaste.